Are we live yet? Okay, live. Excellent. Good to see everybody. I'm so excited. Today we have 800 plus jobs. These are remote jobs that you can work online, and these are real companies hiring real people to do remote work. Many of these are skilled jobs, and so you may have to up your skills to get some of these jobs, but this is just to show you and let you know how much work there is out there for online skilled people. Yeah, but if you have web development skills or programming or various internet skills, social marketing skills, okay, you're hired. I mean, there's just a lot of work. I don't know if you're hired, but you can surely apply for these jobs. Here's my sign, 810 jobs from companies hiring remotely in July 2020. Yeah, they're hiring. They're hiring. They sure are. And that's in July. And you'll notice I'm going to give you a link down on your computer there. I'll put the link in and show you. Just a minute. Okay, this is the link. You can check it out if you don't have time enough to stay the whole 2 or 3 hours that I'm going to be presenting as many as I can of these 800 plus jobs. But if you don't have the time, you can also check it out later at this link that I just put on here. Hi, Cherry Biahera. Welcome, welcome. Good morning. And Cherry Biahera, Tamsak Dan, thank you. Welcome, welcome. You can see the link up at the top in the yellow there. And this link will is a link to an online PDF. And at the very top of it, you will notice it has it says, I update this spreadsheet roughly once per week. So this can be updated for August and for next month, September, so that you have the latest jobs. This version was handed to me by a friend, Johnny FD, and he sent it out in his email to his those in his inner circle, and I have signed on to Johnny FD's inner circle, and you should too if you're interested in digital nomad life, becoming location independent. He is one of the famous people in Chiang Mai that popularized digital nomadism in Chiang Mai, and he helps organize many of the meetups and big groups and conferences that they have there. And so you'll want to sign up to him and get his newsletter. Shout out to Johnny FD. Thank you so much for sending out this PDF with 810 jobs. So with that introduction and with the connection there, so you can go direct to it. And at the very top of it, you can see the link where he says, I update this spreadsheet roughly once per week. For more up-to-date results, visit my project remote weekly. You can click on that and it will take you to the one who made this PDF with all these jobs. This is an ongoing project for him, and you can follow him and follow this and get the latest jobs there at the top of this PDF that I gave you the link on your right side of your screen there. You can see it in yellow, become location independent, and there is a link there. Hi, Zoe Loy, mega shout out. Thank you, welcome, welcome. Tamsak Dan, thank you. Kapun Kap, Kap Kun Kap, very good. Okay, we want to help people find work now, and some people are unemployed, some people are underemployed, some people are underpaid, all kind of difficult situations with the current pandemic. And so we want to help people find work online so they can feed their family and house them and keep fuel in their car, their motorcycle, whatever, and keep things going in their life. It's a difficult time for many people. We're doing okay here in Thailand right now. We have fortunately low infection rate. We haven't had any infections in a while now. Thank God for that. But other areas are more difficult now. Other countries are experiencing more difficulty, and a lot of people are laid off now, or their work has been cut back, or businesses have been cut back, and businesses have been shuttered, and there's lockdowns in some places in the world, and so-called second wave infections, and this whole big international problem that we have right now. So to help that, I want to get out these online jobs, as many as I can. So without further ado, let's go into the first one here is web content writer. And this is headquarters in Dallas, Texas. And it has the company page and job detail there. So you can get all the details on the PDF that I sent you the link to on the right side of your screen. Okay, all the links are there. This is free links. This is good information. Hello, shout out to Mama Mia. Morning host, Tamsak Dunn. Thank you. And shout out to Savannah España. Hi, host, Tamsak Dunn. Thank you. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, let's get people some online work. If you already have work, good for you. If you already are fully employed and you have your own business or you have your own income, wonderful for you. You can pass this information along to others less fortunate. Yeah, it's a good deed we can do to help people and help ourselves. The next one is digital marketing specialist at Bloomfield Hills. And the company page and job details again are at the link that I sent you on the right side of your screen. Next, we have customer service representative. Yesterday, we were talking about 101 jobs, and this was one of them, customer service representative. You can do that from home. Why do you need to be in office? You're all on the phone or online or on the computer anyway, so this is a good remote working opportunity to soothe the tempers of some people and sort out their problem that they had with a product or service. If you're diplomatic and you have good social skills, this may be a good job for you. Copywriter, very important. This is in Washington, state of Washington. Copywriter, yeah, that's an important one. Copywriter, there's lots and lots of work because so many businesses are online or going online or need to update their online website and advertising and everything. They need posts, they need articles, they need information written. So it's wide open if you're good at writing, if you have some skill there. If you do not have the skill yet or you don't feel you are up to par, on Monday, I'll be working on sending out information of free or low-cost courses, either free or low-cost, to get you the necessary skills that you need for writing, copywriting, website design, programming, and many other of these jobs. So stay tuned, subscribe. On Monday, I plan to get that out. Hopefully that will be done by Friday. I'm going to compile some sources and some information over the weekend, and that's my plan. Okay, if I have a different program on Monday, that's okay. That means that I'm still compiling the information. I have come across it. Now I have to, I came across it in the past. Now I have to dig it back up and document it and have it on a PDF so I can have it available for you folks and also speak about it. Okay, so copywriter in Washington, Irving, California, B2C copywriter. Job detail. Well, I shouldn't have done that. My internet is rather slow. So let's go find where we're at here. No, 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 not that one. Okay, hold on just a minute. In this room, the internet's a little bit slow, so I'm going to go back to my work that I was just doing. Let's see if we can get back to it. I also have it over here while I'm waiting for that one. Okay, the next one here on the screen, we have Senior iOS Engineer. So this is for the Apple system, and engineer for a Senior iOS Engineer. Also, Senior Full Stack Engineer. This is at Noom, another job site. Senior Backend Engineer, Senior Android Engineer, Data Scientist, Product and Analytics. So some pretty intensive work here that requires high education in this area, specialized. Creative Circle, also another job opportunity place, needs a social media specialist in based in West Chicago. You don't have to go there. This is remote work, but that's where the headquarters are. Also remote copywriter, luxury lifestyle, and real estate for New York. Copywriter, remote, long-term freelance opportunity. Okay, I'm going to get up my Yahoo account, get my page again. It was lost in the internet here. Just give me a second. I'll be right back. Let me just sign in now. Okay. Okay, let's read some more while I'm waiting for this to load. Shopify Video Producer Editor. That's anywhere in US or Canada. UX Manager, anywhere in America. Product Manager Shop, EMEA only. Country Manager, anywhere in Europe. Sporty, Senior Software Developer, Backend. QA Engineer, Manual or Automation. Okay, I'm going to be right back. I seem to have lost my connection here. Just wait a second. I'll be right back. Hello, welcome. Victoria's Secret. Hi, host. Good morning. Savannah España. Yes. Victoria's Secret. Tamsak Dunn. Hi, good morning. Prince Juliash. Hi, host. Tamsak Dunn. Thank you. Summer Holiday. Hi, host. Tamsak Dunn. Welcome, welcome. There's Shady Gemrose. Hi, host. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming. Yes, indeed. Okay, the next one we have here is Ebery, Supplier Relationship Manager in London, Site Reliability Engineer, London, Senior Python Developer. That's a programmer in London. Then we have Move On, Rapid Response Campaign Director, anywhere in continental US. Mobilization Manager and Rapid Response Campaigner, remote job. Mobile Fundraising Manager, temporary for 2020. There's elections going on. They need a lot of people to work on the fundraising for elections for the presidential candidates, yeah? Ego Ditor, have a UI UX product designer in Bellafield, US. Impala, another hiring agency, principal engineer, front-end engineer, engineering manager. GitHub, senior technical writer, anywhere can be in the world, senior software engineer, packages, ecosystem, San Francisco, California. It's based in, but you can be in other places. Senior director of diversity, anywhere in US or Canada. Aquent, another job hunter, looking for personnel professionals to fill in positions. Copywriter, remote possible, 6-month assignment based in Seattle, Washington, USA. Another copywriter position open in New York. And consumer marketing lead, planning and operations, Los Angeles. Scalable path. Scalable path, yeah. Senior freelancers, they need freelancers. Full stack Node React developer for Chrome extension. Front end React, HTML developer with Canvas. Software engineer, can be anywhere, remote job. Senior managed service engineer. R&D content engineer, anywhere in US and Canada. WAW Music, senior iOS developer. Remote senior QA engineer. Remote senior full stack developer. VoxPro, social media content review. Content moderator for social media. Content moderator, social media short from videos. Mural, product manager, core platform, anywhere. Customer success representatives, anywhere in the US. Automatic, job hunters and placement. Technical project manager, can be anywhere. Automatic, head of engineer and product development. Upwork, here's Upwork has a few jobs. Technical project and engagement manager, anywhere in the US. Operations project coordinator, anywhere in the US. Liquvido Apps S, remote senior full stack NET developer for ambitious company. HipCamp, support guide, anywhere. HipCamp photographer, can be anywhere. Apartment Therapy Media, senior software engineer, New York, New York. Hay Summit, Growth and Support Engineer, Edinburgh, Scotland. Summer Holiday, Victoria's Secret, Shady Gemrose, hi. Hayden Pilar, hi. Welcome, welcome. So what we're doing is we're reading off a PDF list that has all of these jobs on it for you folks, and it will help you to get the work if you have some experience or some training or knowledge in this area. Many of the jobs are in US or Canada, and some of them are also anywhere in the world. If you have this type of training, skill, experience, this could be the job for you. Kindly check out the link over there, Become Location Independent. Stick it in there again, just so nobody gets lost. It's right there again at the right side of your screen. Yellow bar, Become Location Independent, has the hyperlinks to the job details, so you can get more information on it, yeah? Okay, let's check out our next one. Remote Contract Node Developer. React Engineer Native Web 100. Egoditor GmbH, Full Stack PHP Developer, Berlin. Berlin, Deutschland. Germany, yeah. Front-end Developer, again in Berlin. HashiCorp, Senior Product Manager, Console Cloud, North America only. And Site Reliability Engineer, Cloud Services, Canada only. Next, we have Greenhouse, Freelance Marketing Copywriter, anywhere in the US. Controller, anywhere in US. Customer Service Representative Administrator roles, based in New York, and another virtual remote work based in Phoenix. Virtual remote work, of course, means you don't have to be there physically present in Phoenix. You can do it virtually. Synthetic Mind, Software Engineer, Program Synthesis, Full Stack Front-End Engineer. 2 jobs available at from Synthetic Minds on this PDF list. Doximity, Software Engineer, San Francisco, California. Software Engineer, Android. Solid Commerce, Sales Development Representative based in Los Angeles. Customer Service Representative, also based in Los Angeles. Ready Robotics, Software Engineer, also Product Manager. Aptera Software, Software Developer, Mobile Developer. Teleperformance, Social Media Specialist, Content Moderator, Customer Service Representative in North Lauderdale, Florida, and the first one was in El Paso. For Social Media Specialist, Content Moderator, $18 an hour pay. For Customer Service Representative in North Lauderdale, Florida, $11 to $13 an hour based on your experience. Mondo, Search Engine Optimization Copywriter in Denver, Colorado, and a copywriter position in Arlington, I believe, maybe in Virginia. I think that's on the East Coast of the US they're based, but if you're doing remote work for them, that doesn't matter much. HarperCollins Publishers, Harper Marketing, Fall 2020 Remote Internship, $17 an hour. Children, Fall 2020 Remote Internship. So you're an intern but you do it remotely from wherever you are. Both of those jobs pay $17 an hour. It's at Harpin Collins Publisher. So you would be learning some aspect of the publishing work, I assume, there at Harper Collins Publisher, and you can click the job detail on the right side of the PDF. There's more detail, or there's a link to where there's more detail. Mozilla, Firefox, the ones that developed Firefox browser, Senior Director of Web Futures, anywhere in US or Canada, Head of Mobile, anywhere in the US. One Main Financial, Database Administrator, Application Development Director. Lucid Software, a UX writer, can be anywhere in the world. There you go. A UX designer, anywhere in the world. Those were from July 7th. They were posted. So some of these may be taken. Some of them may still be on. And like I said, the new updated list, you can get at the link on the right there by Become Location Independent. Just below, you can see and click on that and go to the update site. Geico, Insurance Customer Service Representative based in San Diego, California. Customer Service, Iowa City. Airbase, anywhere. Data Analyst, anywhere. Junior Copywriter Editor, anywhere. All of these are offered on Airbase. The Tap Room, Junior Developer, Atlanta, Georgia. Developer, Atlanta, Georgia. Duolingo, language transition, Russian to English, anywhere. Do you know Russian? Are you fluent in English and Russian? Maybe that's a requirement there, maybe not. You would have to check out the job details, but that is it. Duolingo means two languages, and that's a language school, and apparently they need some help there with translation, Russian to English. And also they need a head of international marketing. So you need to be fluent in Russian for that translation job. Translation is a big business, and there's a lot of money in it if you have the right 2 or 3 languages and are fluent in them. Technical writer at Cliffy X. Also API technical writer. 7 Bridges, senior platform engineer, 45,000 euro, 45,000 to 58,000 euro per year. And senior platform engineer in Europe, 40,000 to 50,000. So they have one for remote in England and one for Europe, perhaps in the office. Didn't say. It was remote, so we might assume it's in the office there, or maybe it's also remote. You would have to check out the details. Format, lifecycle marketing manager, anywhere. Yes, I like that, anywhere. That opens it up to remote work. Director of acquisition, anywhere. Gap Incorporated, work from home customer service chat representative, Rockland. Remote customer service chat representative, Rockland. Cohabs. Let me see who's over here. Let me just take a peek. Hayden Pilar. Hi, welcome, welcome. There's Cherry Biahera, my wife, Cherry Biahera, or Cherry Cacalda. She changed her name to Biahera because it's easier online, not difficult to pronounce for some. She had kind of a long name before, and she's always helping me there. She's in the background. Thank you. I love you. Thank you for your help. Wow, you're so good. Kapkun ka. Salamat kaayo. Yeah. A little help in the background. There's all usually for YouTube channel, there's somebody helping out in the background, right? There's a lot of little things you got to do sometimes. Sometimes you got to do it all yourself, but it helps a lot when someone will lend a helping hand, doesn't it? It's good. Yeah, right on. Okay, let's continue with our list. Cohab Senior Mobile Engineer, Europe only, 70 to 80,000 euro per year. Senior Full Stack Engineer, Sage Frog Marketing Group, Digital Marketing Associate, Doylestown. Here's one from Crowd, Freelance Writer, Technical Writer, Oregon City. Yeah, the West Coast they're based, probably remote. Claim Academy, Digital Marketing Specialist from St. Louis. Digital Marketing Specialist. That means you know how to advertise, you know how to use social media, you may have copywriting skills. It means you may have sales skills, you know how to promote and market the products online, you know how to bring things together to increase sales. Freelance writer, technical writer, Oregon City, digital marketing specialist, St. Louis, we covered. Legal Com Group, freelance writers to simplify legalese. You know, lawyers have their own language, just as doctors do. In these specialties, most people cannot understand it. It uses words in a different way than the common English meaning of them. And so you have to have somebody, in effect, translate it or write it in more simple English that everyone can understand. It is already in English, the way lawyers write, but if you look up the meaning of the words that lawyers use in Black's Law Dictionary, it's very different than the common usage of that English word. So if you are good in this area, there's work for you. There's possible job for you. Can be paid in US dollar or euro. Chili Piper, front end engineer. The Mom Project, digital marketing specialist in San Francisco. Digital marketing again. Here's another digital marketing associate, Tompkins Financial in Batavia. Flowkey, freelance French translator. Are you fluent in French? You can be anywhere. This is a remote job. Translation is good money. It's good pay. And you can work at home. You can work on your travels. It is a mobile occupation suitable for work at home moms or dads, digital nomads, or location independents. Dealer Inspire, digital marketing account manager, USA only. Simon Markets, digital marketing specialist in New York. Freelance technical writer and editor, Austin, Texas. They're based. Doesn't mean you cannot do it remote. It's worth checking out because these are advertised as hiring remotely. And hopefully that means not only hiring remotely, you can work remotely. But some of them want you to be in America or Europe or Canada or some other country. Perhaps they want you to be available for meetings. Yes. They love those meetings at corporations, don't they? But not too bad if they're once a year and they take you to Disneyland or somewhere nice like that. take you on a seminar somewhere, a beautiful place, and have a morale booster and filling everybody in on the latest developments within the company. Yeah, they do those. Flip Tech, senior Shopify engineer. Are you good at working Shopify, one of the online markets where you can sell your products and develop an online store? They have a need of a senior Shopify engineer, and that's based in Seattle, Washington. Freelance developer, remote, full-time, Wilmington, Delaware. ScaleWorks, Director of Marketing, San Antonio. Blockstack, Director of Strategic Partnership, USA only. Expito Wireless, Documentation Specialist, Canada only. Truckersreport.com, driver, recruiter, job advisor, full-time, home office, Tallahassee, Florida. Therapedia, Director of Marketing, Mill Valley. Mill Valley. There's probably a lot of Mill Valleys in America. It's wherever the mill used to be that ground up the corn or wheat or whatever. E-commerce copywriter. There's a good one. That sounds like that's getting close. Hartville. Job Scan, Director of Marketing. You can be anywhere. I like the sound of that. Anywhere. Presidio Creative, San Francisco, California. Public Consulting Group, e-learning content writer, Boston. E-learning content writer might be a English teaching or a math or some other subject where you are developing content for an online school. That's headquartered in Boston. Keywords Studio, English Community Manager. You can be anywhere. Digital Marketing Specialists, insurance industry, remote work. You can be anywhere. If you know a lot about the insurance industry and you worked in an insurance office or been trained in that area. Bendo, Enterprise Customer Success Manager, Austin, Texas. Optimize Health, Director of Marketing, Seattle, Washington. Glassman Wealth Services, Director of Financial Education, USA only. Enterprise Sales Development Representative, can be anywhere. Sales Development Representative. Yes, you must be good at sales and talking with people and getting out the copyright material, getting out the message so that you can improve the life of people in the world by getting the service or product that corporation offers. Some skill required for sales. Many people are natural at it. They have the gift of gab. They love to talk. It comes very natural for them. I did sales in my own business and sales when I was much younger. And sales is good. Yeah, you meet a lot of people and you can make pretty good money with it. USA, Experience Owner, Tampa, Florida. Zapit, experienced Laravel developer in London, UK. Thurium, experienced polyglot engineer, fully distributed work. Front-end web developer with Sauce from Saucepose, Lewisburg, Pennsylvania. Cron, senior front-end engineer and employee. React TypeScript. Deploy Solutions, front-end web developer and designer for space apps in Ottawa, Canada. Jerry, insurance sales representative, property and casualty, USA only. General Dynamics Information Technology, help desk, tech support, active TS required. Fort Worth, you've got to be there. That's not remote. Institute for Building Technology and Safety, help desk, desktop support specialist. Wikimedia, HR operations associate, temporary, can be anywhere. Mobile developer, remote or on-site, Logan, Utah. You can do that job remote. Kauli, implementations and integrations engineer, Koali Research, Utah. PSCU, inbound customer service representative, St. Petersburg. Let's have a look over here. And oh, welcome, welcome. We have Zoggy Loey there, Cherry Be a Hero having conversation, Mama Mia, Scarlett, Darling, Victoria's Secret, Princess Julia. Welcome, welcome, all of you folks. And welcome to our live stream, my live stream at Become Location Independent. This channel is all about making online income, multiple sources of income, getting financial freedom, time freedom, helping one another to build up our YouTube channels, making friends, and developing online businesses so that we can have assets that put money in our pockets. That's what an asset is. Passive asset is one which you don't have to trade your time for money. If you or I are an employee, we have to trade our time for money. And trading time for money, if you're sick, if you have an accident, if you cannot work for whatever reason, your income suddenly stops and you have no income, and that income runs out fairly quickly. All the bills continue and more, especially if there's doctors and hospitals involved and it's an emergency, and people can go bankrupt this way. They can lose a home, or they can lose their car, or other things that they have been paying monthly payments on. They can be taken back. So the idea is to make life and our finances more stable, to develop multiple streams of income, so that if one goes down, two or three others are still there to support us, and they do not require constant time, such as a job does, such as being an employee requires us there 8, 9, 10 hours a day, sometimes 5, 6 days or more per week, and overtime, and so on and so forth, with meetings and special trainings and seminars, and then you have your commute to get to work, and your commute to get back home, with all of the transportation costs, maintaining your car, fuel, brakes, overhaul, repairs, accident insurance, all of these type of things. The commute we can eliminate having an online income, actually having a remote job, one that we can work at home or take with us mobile on the road when we are traveling. So this is the purpose of Become Location Independent, is for me to learn these skills and to share them with others, with you, as I learn them, so we can get this type of financial freedom and get out from worrying about money, and get out from losing jobs in poor economies, losing jobs during COVID crises, or whatever other crises are happening in your country or your city at the time, and get more stability in our life. Yeah, we're not be our own boss, build our own dream. build our own wealth instead of constantly, as an employee, building the wealth of those who may be wealthy already. Yeah, that's very true, right? To build our own wealth, to build our own dreams instead of building the wealth and building the dream of someone else, the owner of the company that we work at, right? They're probably very wealthy already and they have others available. We are easily replaceable for most of these jobs, and there's a lot of competition for many of these jobs. And there are many extracurricular activities or requirements for these jobs because we need the money, we need income coming in. So we want to replace that uh, income coming in as an employee with income coming in from our own assets, our own online businesses, our own eventually online investments. Yeah, and so we're going to be, as I learn about this and as I apply these skills that I'm learning and as I develop my own online business, I'm sharing with you guys about how to do it step by step, online education. But today, what we're talking about is jobs that are available online. And you may be sitting there and thinking, wow, these are highly skilled jobs, or I don't have experience in that area, or I know something about it. I have some experience, but not enough training. So I'm going to be on Monday, or shall we say early next week, presenting information about how to get training for some of these jobs online for free or very low cost. Yeah, that's my goal. Not everything in this world is free, and sometimes we have to spend money to make money. But I'm going to look for free sources first and low cost training secondly as a second option. Yeah, very useful in this difficult time we live, right? Let's see, anybody? Uh, yes, thank you for coming. Thank you, Cherry Biahera. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah, and my link is still over there. I'll put it one more time so everybody can see it. And nobody misses the link at Become Location Independent. You can see my link on the side to the PDF with 810 jobs from companies hiring remotely and this year in 2020. And also, as I said at the top of that list, there's a link so that you may get uh, the most recent updates on these jobs and new jobs constantly, weekly being added to this PDF list that I'm sharing with you today. It's constantly being updated with new jobs. This is a project that this fellow has done. Okay, let's go on here with our list. BSCU, Inbound Customer Service Representative in St. Petersburg. Halo, Inside Sales Manager, USA only. Plymouth Rock Assurance, Woodbridge, Inside Sales Representative also. VRI, Inside Sales Representative, Remote Work from Home at VRI, and has the link over here. So once you get that PDF file on the right side of your computer screen near the yellow bar of Become Location Independent, you download that PDF, and also at the top of that PDF file, see where he says to that he updates these regularly. Click on that. There's a link up there at the top, small text at the top of the PDF file, which will link you with the fellow who made this list and who updates it regularly, weekly, he said. So please do those two things if you if you need a job and you have some of these skills or you're willing to get training in these areas, and also the update at the top so you can get the latest jobs available. Social, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, iOS software architect, that's Apple system. Find Hotel, head of customer support. IT support specialist in Bedford, junior designer, back-end software engineer needed in Munich, Germany. Gracie, lead developer, San Francisco, California. Piggy, lead generation manager, can be anywhere, remote work. WebPunch is looking for a full-time writer who is fantastic. Are you a great writer? I'd like to apply for that. I would like some writing work. Writing is good work if you enjoy it. They have a lot of programs to help you make sure your spelling is correct, your grammar is correct, and they have an online thesaurus that will help you to use other words to describe things so that your writing is interesting and colorful. Castfight Health, manager, customer success. Market growth manager, USA only. Marketing assistant in Santa Barbara. Marketing automation associate in Boston. Head of support in United States with Clipboard Health. Sprout Social, head of customer support, can be anywhere. App Follow, front-end React developer, Europe only. Full stack developer, Ionic Angular Node, Belgium, Ghent. Front-end developer, remote. This is remote work with Xteam. Swappa, front-end Django developer, Kansas City. Front-end Vue.js developer, Ghent, Belgium. Custody Exchange, Utah, USA. Full-time writer, researcher, remote for North or South America. That's a big area. Based in Utah, but you can full-time writer, researcher, remote, working North or South America. Nice area, beautiful countries in there, North and South America. Many are Spanish speaking. If you are good in Spanish and you love to travel and you love to write and love to report and give interesting articles, this may be the job for you. If you like to research, it's both writing and researching. More details are on the right side of the PDF where it says job detail. It also has a company page so you can see the company. There's a hyperlink to that and a link to job details. So get the PDF. It's on the right side. I told you about it, and store it, download it, store it, and then you will have all of the links, and also at the top, get the update. Top of the PDF tells you, just click on that to get the latest update, weekly update. It's good, right? Right on. We can see they have a lot of opportunity here, a lot of jobs, and computers and the internet are not going away. They are increasing. Online work, digital nomads, work from home moms and dads, becoming location dependent and working from anywhere in the world where there's a good internet connection is only getting more popular, is only getting more common, and more and more jobs will be and are coming online. As you can see from this list, 810 jobs from companies hiring remotely. Yeah, many of them are hiring remotely and you can work remotely also as well. Some of them are in that state or in that country. So you have to check the job details to find out if it is a remote job or it is uh, where you have to be in the headquarters or in the company offices. Some of them they say remote, others they didn't say, so we are not sure without clicking on the job details of each and every one of them. Full stack developer at Riva Media Apps. Lots of developer work. This is programming. That's what this is. This is computer programming, and I'm going to be sharing with you how to teach yourself to be a computer programmer. Khan Academy, that's the famous online education place where people place books and articles and videos to teach you about nearly anything. And you can go on there and search it and find out information. Head of content, they need somebody to organize the content. They have so much now, they need a head of it. Are you good at organizing content? Check them out. Gitbook, full stack engineer, EMEA only. EMEA. Canny, full stack engineer, USA. Force Brands, New York City. UNOPS, Google Apps Script Developer. Google Cloud Content Creator. F2 Pool, graphic designer. You can be anywhere. That means remote worker. You see, a lot of these are remote workers, and you can work anywhere. That's the wonder of the internet. You work at home, or work as you travel, or work as you slow travel from one country to the next. What people do as location independent, and also some digital nomads, is they do what is called slow travel. It means that you are not like a common tourist that's somewhere for, on average, 7 to 10 days. That's what the average tourist does. It's not like that at all. It's you find a home, you rent a motor scooter, you get set up, you cook your food, much of it at home, or you eat out. Like in Thailand, it's super inexpensive and delicious. So even the locals usually eat out. But what I'm saying is you are a little more established than the regular tourists. Tourists are only there for a week or so. You can be in the country for 2 months, 3 months, sometimes 6 months before you move on to the next country, or you may have a home base in one country and revolve around several countries in that region, and then come back to your home base after your travels. So slow travel is more convenient for digital nomads. It's better to uh, create social contacts and community. You meet people and you meet friends, and you go to the same stores and the same shops, and you feel more connected than the average 1 week tourist would, just quickly passing through, trying to cram in as many fun things as he can in a week, and then get back to the 9 to 5, right? Get back to the job. That's not what you're doing. You brought your job with you. You brought your work with you, and you can do it on your computer anywhere. You can do it in your room. You can do it in the kitchen. You can go to a shop or a coffee shop, or a tea shop, or they have many places that are set up. What do you call it? Remote working. Yeah, they're all set up. They have coffee, they have sandwiches, and they have computers, and they have very high speed internet. And if you need more social interaction, you can go to those places and bounce ideas off other like minded people. And you can have meetups there if you're web designers or you're programmers in your specific field. So, yeah, it's a lot of those popping up now, and they are available. If you're like me, I do most of my work at home. I have a family with me. I have my wife and my daughter, And so I go in the room. I have a room that air conditioned and quiet, and I can work. It's very comfortable for that. So it's quite different than your average tourist. We're not bouncing around every week, most of us. It's, if you're straight out of college, you might love to do that. You might love to work for a week or two in one country or month, then bounce to the next, then bounce to the next. But we much prefer slow travel, and we like the locations better than we like the uh, transportation getting there. Sometimes the transportation is very nice. Other times uh, it's tiring traveling from place to place. Yeah, I love trains. I'm not so fond of buses. I like boats. I like planes. I don't like taxis. I don't like riding motor scooters too much because of heavy traffic. So we all have our preferences, and that's what lifestyle design is about. LD means you uh, design your own lifestyle. Lifestyle design. You travel how fast or how slow you want. You stay in the places that you like, where the visas are practical and easy to get. You stay where the climate is that is a place that you like. If you like tropical places, you go to tropical places. If you like places with seasons, you go to Europe or somewhere like that, or somewhere in Argentina or South America or mountainous areas. Me, I love tropical islands. So I lived in Hawaii 20 years, and I've been here Phuket for a year, and in Bangkok for many years. I was based in Bangkok as a teacher at international schools. And so you can design your lifestyle the way you want. Okay, that's the main point. When if you have remote work, and so we're trying to help you to get that remote work so you can design your own lifestyle. If you want to stay in your original city or town or village and you're happy with it, that's wonderful. You are the captain of your boat. You are the chief executive officer in terms of where you live and what kind of jobs you get. Yeah. Okay, so ex social media, graphic designer, landing page builder, remote, New York. Accelerate solutions, graphics and technical writer, cyber coders, growth marketing expert, senior paid media analyst, Vineyard. Documate, develop ops engineer, DevOps engineer, BitMEX, customer support specialist, Mandarin speaker. You can be anywhere. There you go. Got to speak English and Mandarin. Main dialect of Chinese in China is Mandarin. You can learn it in Taiwan. You can learn it in Singapore. You can learn it in Thailand. They teach, schools teach Mandarin to the students. It's in some schools here, it's more important than English. So their first language would be Thai, second language would be Chinese, and third language would be English. Why is that so? Um, Probably because there's a lot of Chinese Thai people here, and also I think China is their main importer, exporter for this region and for Thailand as well. Their economy uh, has a lot of dealings with China, not just tourism, but also with products and services. And so um, Chinese is very important if you're doing business with China. It will help you get more on the inside track, probably, with knowing the language. And I hope my daughter will learn Chinese someday. Yeah, I learned a bit in Taiwan. It's not too hard. The writing is quite complicated, but the language is a tonal language, and you must have someone teach you the proper tones, or you'll think you're talking about an apple, but you're actually saying that person's a horse. That's kind of exaggeration, but there are words like that that are very similar but slightly different tone. So you can have a misunderstanding if you don't get the tone right, but it's not It's doable. It's doable, right? Do you have a flexible mouth? Can you change your accent and tones? Commercial counsel can be anywhere from sketch. What to expect? They have community moderator, can be anywhere in the US. Kialo, content coordinator, $28 per hour. That's a good high paid job. Hack the box, content delivery specialist, anywhere in Europe. Next is outreach, content marketing manager, can be anywhere in the US. Let's check back here and see how we're doing with our live stream. Okay. Hi to everyone. Yes, thank everyone for coming. Thank you for your support. And if you know anybody with these skills or you have these skills, please feel free to download the PDF just under my highlighted bar there, become location independent. Yeah. Okay, let's get back to it. Our next one we want to talk about is free agency content writer, can be anywhere in the US. KISI, content writer, part-time. Fast Capital 360, content writer, full-time, in-house, Southampton. Fundera, content writers, can be anywhere. Love the sound of anywhere. Contra Senior Reactor Graphics QL Engineer, San Francisco. San Francisco is close to Silicon Valley, where a lot of this startups and a lot of this internet related jobs are available. In San Jose out there to San Francisco, that whole area seems to be rich in internet startups and internet jobs. And now that it's going remote, even more so, probably you can move out of San Francisco, one of the most expensive cities to live in, and live 100 miles away at half the cost, yeah, or 1/3 the cost. Why live in a big city if you can live near a big city, right? And get fresh air and less traffic and less noise, smoke, and confusion. Cloud architect for Breezy HR, Jacksonville, Florida. You want to be a cloud architect, or you are one? There you go. FBW Media copywriter, Springfield, I want to say Illinois. Fleet Pride copywriter in Irving, California. Garden of Life copywriter in Palm Beach Gardens. Celerity copywriter in Minneapolis. Reliant Technology, they need a copywriter, Atlanta, Georgia. Vitamin T, remote possible 6-month assignment based in Seattle, Washington. Perfect Search Media, copywriting and content strategy, paid internship, Chicago. Mimo, course creator, web development, anywhere. Pendragon Labs, We Learn, CTO for web hosting, ad tech company, Los Angeles. IN4IT, cloud engineer. Safety Wing, chief revenue officer, anywhere. Okay, I'm going to take a short water break. I'll be right back. Remember, we are at 810 jobs from companies hiring remotely in July 2020. Get the PDF file on the side there underneath my yellow highlighted Become Location Independent, and look at the jobs, click the hypertext, see the job details, click at the top where you can find updated version of this information from the fellow that compiled this information. He is updating it weekly, and he has new jobs and new opportunities for you. Don't forget, next week, early, hopefully Friday, I will have a list of places where you can get online training for free or low cost to enable you to pursue these type of income producing opportunities, these type of work and jobs. Yes, some of you need more training in specific areas. Some of it is for free. Some of it is there's a cost involved. So I'll be presenting information as I get it next week. So be sure to subscribe and come back at that time. I'm not finished yet. We still have over 100 job opportunities to go over. So please stay with us as we go through those. We're going to go through them step by step and complete our list of 800. 800 jobs. How about that? It's a wide open field, isn't it? Okay, I'll be right back. Water break. Thank you. Okay, let's continue with our list today. 810 jobs from companies hiring remotely. Yes, that's what we want. We want to get as many people as would like to on to remote work, work at home moms, work at home dads, work at home grandmas and grandpas, work at home just graduated from high school, whatever age bracket you are in, this is open. It does not depend upon your age. It depends upon your skills and your willingness to learn. So for me, I'm willing to learn. I'm happy to learn. I'm happy to improve myself and to learn new skills. And I have done many different type of works in my life, and I enjoy learning, and I enjoy travel, and I enjoy culture, and I enjoy nature. And so this is right up my field of interest or area that I love to do. And you may be the same. You may be very open minded and free spirited and willing to learn, willing to improve in whatever area you need to, whatever area of skills you need to get these online type of work. But I believe in the long term, if you start now, you will create a more stable future for yourself. Why do I believe that? Because look at it this way. In your hometown, you may have a certain amount of jobs available. Your town may have 1 million people, or it may have 100,000 people. It may be a big city or a small town. It may be 10 million people like Bangkok, or it may be a smaller place like Phuket. But wherever it is, you still have a limit of 10 million people, or 1 million, or 100,000, and that's it. That's what it's limited. But online, you have maybe 4 billion people online. You see, 4 billion. That's a lot of people and a lot of businesses and a lot of opportunity. So whenever you have more businesses and more opportunity, this increases your stability. If you cannot work at one place anymore, or they close down for whatever reason, or you're not comfortable there for whatever reason, the more options you have, the better. The more freedom you have to take those options, the better. And so that's what the internet has created, is sort of a worldwide marketplace of products, services, ideas, and jobs, and businesses, online businesses. So the sky is the limit. It's practically innumerable. You can go on and on about the opportunities there. This is just a small taste of it. The 101 ideas that I gave yesterday, and the 800 plus that I'm giving today, is just a small taste of it. Don't be scared of these. You have not found one amongst this nearly 1,000 jobs. If you did not find one that meets your need, or that you have the training or the skills, because there are many other types of work also. You can find your niche. That's the good thing about having so many jobs and so many opportunities all linked online. You can find your niche. You can find it. This is what we talked about in the 4-hour work week, and finding your niche for your online endeavors, your online business, your online whatever you are doing online. You can find a place for you, and you can find your group of people who are similar to you, have a similar outlook or philosophy or belief system or lifestyle. You can find your tribe, so to speak, online. And that's why eventually I got on social media, and YouTube and Facebook, is to connect up with my tribe, to connect up with those people who are like-minded. I used to be very wary of the social media because of the global world system, the globalized system is using it for their purposes, which may not be mine or your purposes. They have their own purpose, why they unleashed this power of the internet on the whole world and made it available to everybody. They have their own purpose, and I research a lot, so I'm familiar with their purpose, and I may not agree with all of their purpose, but what I do agree with the social media is that we can find our tribe, we can find our like-minded people, and we can help one another to improve the quality of our life. This I really believe in. This is the good part of the internet, the powerful part of the internet that interests me, and that I willingly cooperate with and work with, and work at and work online in this way. So thank you for listening to this. I'm going to go through. I still have about 100 online work opportunities. Some are online, some are offline. Okay, the next one I want to say is customer service advocate at Hey Taco. Can be anywhere in the US. Now, Social Chorus has another job, associate product manager. You can be anywhere in the US. Here's one, 2020 census taker. Are you in the US? You can take the census and you get $25 an hour. And that wonderful federal jobs tend to be well paid, better than state or county or city, and better than some private jobs also. $25 an hour is pretty good. If you can take the census and not get bit by dogs, you know, you have to have skills with the dogs out there. You got to be aware of people have some pretty vicious dogs now, but you can wear some boots and you can wear a bit of protective wear, and you can be aware of it. You know, there's most dogs won't attack you. If you act like you're picking up a stone, they'll run. So anyway, there you go, $25 an hour, 2020 census taker, Alexandria, Virginia, I believe. Check it out. Modsi, 3D artist and project manager, USA only. Here's another 500 hires needed. They need to hire 500 people now. Customer service specialist benefits. Danville, $13 an hour. Jump Crew, account executive, remote sales, Nashville, Tennessee. Capricorn Society, account manager. Bietigheim Sunshine Solutions, ad marketing expert. Dock Station, administrative fellow, USA only. Kinsta, affiliate program coordinator, USA only. Prezi, anywhere in the US. GenWiz Incorporated, United States, associate customer support. Prezi, associate content editor, anywhere in the US. Pipo, Post Falls, marketing copywriter, $65,000 to $95,000 a year. Copywriters do get paid, yes, they do. Comment sold. If I were a young un, I would say go into copywriting. You'll never run out of content writing for the internet until who knows when. I think this job will go on because copywriting is a skill that it would be very difficult for machines or artificial intelligence to have the nuances, to master the nuances of copywriting. But I wouldn't say never. Machines are getting better at doing things, but it seems difficult for them. It's like telling jokes and understanding jokes and having a sense of humor. Can you teach a computer to have a sense of humor? You could program it to laugh, but does that mean it has a sense of humor? Probably not. It's kind of a human trait to have a sense of humor. Maybe, I will never say never, though. You never know what the tide will bring in. You never know what the future will bring, right? Never say never. Medi, back-end engineer, Python, anywhere. Back-end software engineer, advertised by Quanta. 2 hours, plus or minus 2 hours from France. So I guess somewhere in Europe within a few hours of flying. Yeah, could be England or Spain or Italy, probably all of those. Germany, Czechoslovakia, or Czech Republic and Slovakian Republic within 2 hours of flying, yeah? Europe, 50 to 90,000 a year for back-end software engineer. Sounds good, but they have really high taxes there too. Avenue, back-end software engineer, Sao Paulo, Brazil. Yay, there's a job in Brazil. DISYS, Banking Customer Service Representative, $19 per hour. Tempe, Arizona, $19.50 per hour. Not bad. Bitovi, Chicago, Illinois. MedStar Transportation, blogger, copy, and grant writer. Seattle, Washington, $14 to $20 an hour. Stack, brand design, lead marketing. CommScope, broadcast video technical support engine, San Diego. Alpine Home Air Products, call center rep, remote, $15 per hour full time. Call center representative. Problem solver. Are you a problem solver? Do you have diplomatic skills? Are you good at social skills? Are you good at calming the situation and overcoming and fixing problems? Are you patient? This may be for you. Whenever they say call center or customer service, this is what pops in my mind. Biteable, customer advocate. Money Map, customer champion. ILA champion, developer, investment management. Poll everywhere. Customer support specialist, anywhere. Wow, we're on job number 825. Customer support angel. Customer support angel, isn't that a nice name? Angel, you're going to be helping people. Good on you. That's Dutch. At home, the home decor superstore, customer support associate, Wichita, Kansas. Hatch, customer support associate, technical and non-technical, anywhere. Focus, customer support associate, Atlanta. Charged up, customer support manager, anywhere in UK. Computer Generated Solutions Incorporated, customer support rep. Peachtree Corners. Spirion, customer support representative, remote, Red Bank. DonnersChoose.org. Customer support specialist, USA only. Customer support specialist, Austin. Well, this list, we are halfway done so far. They've been adding to it. It's well over 800. Growara, data analyst, Europe only. Shoplek, customer support tech agent, Austin. Sentinel Technologies, data center support engineer, senior, Downers Grove. Open Mind, data scientist, can be anywhere. Telefi, data scientist, EMEA only. Chainbridge Technologies, database administrator. MetaLab, design director, anywhere. Brash Marketing Solutions, design specialist, USA. Customer support advocate. Customer success representative. Don't you like these names? Customer happiness hero. Remote, work from home, Detroit, Michigan. Don't you like that name? Customer happiness hero. Customer happiness hero. You're a hero. You made them happy. They were angry with your company. And you work remote or you work from home. Yeah, well, that's remote, from home. So you will keep the customers happy. Yeah, did you notice a lot of remote work with customer relations, a lot of work with programming, computer programming. Mm, big time. Yeah, like I said, next week I'm going to be working on compiling information and a list of free online training for various topics so that you can get the skills and get the training you need to get good paying jobs online. That is, if you don't have the skills yet, like me, I don't have programming or coding skills. And I did go through some of the online free training. It gets pretty technical, it gets pretty intense. And I've spent so many years as a teacher looking at the computer, so I had second thoughts about getting into the programming field, even though it pays very well and it's a very popular uh, form of online work, and it's very well paid, and it's a skill that you can teach yourself, and there are free courses online to teach yourself how, even though it has all of those good things, those advantages. um, I just felt I would be staring at the screen at very small symbols too much, and my eyes wouldn't be good for them over the next 10 years or so. Yeah, but if you have good, strong eyes and don't need glasses, well, it might be for you. It might be, it might work out for you that you can do computer programming. Worked really well for Brian, the guy in SV Delos. He did it for years and saved up money and bought the sailboat 50-foot yacht and sailed all around the world. And he developed his YouTube channel. Last I checked, he had, I think, close to 500,000. He had 300,000 or 400,000. He was getting close to 500,000 subscribers, and rumor was that he's making a lot of money, or his group on the yacht, him, his girlfriend at the time, now his wife, and his brother and his brother's girlfriend. I think Brian got most of the money, but they said anywhere between 8 and 10,000 US dollars a month, which is a lot of money when you're sailing. A lot of people do with a lot less money than that. So, YouTube can be a good income producer. It can produce affiliate income. It can produce referral income. It can produce ads. There's many forms of commercial advertising on YouTube now. You see them, and you can monetize your channel, your YouTube channel, and do that. Many of you are working on that, and I'm also working on that. Hope to monetize it this year. It's going to be changing next year. They're going to make the requirements higher, like you will need 10,000 subscriptions, and you will need 5,000 watch hours. That's what Cherry told me, what she heard, that the YouTube is changing the requirements starting in January, so that those of us that are working on monetizing hope to get up to the level of 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours before come January. And so I wish you the best on doing that, and uh, all the support to you on that. And of course, we support one another in our work as channels. Yeah, and I really appreciate you folks' support here on this channel. And I hope to support all of you as well. Um, I'm just getting used to doing this live streaming, and it does, take some time and energy, but as I get more used to it, I'll be able to reciprocate and help as best I can also. So keep up the good work. Thank you so much. Wonderful. And I think we'll stop there with our channel today. We gave you over 800 job opportunities. And just to remind you, you can see the link right there, Become Location Independent, the yellow highlighted link at the top, middle, and bottom of our chat on the side. Just below my highlighted Become Location Independent is the uh, internet address or website to get the PDF with all 800 plus jobs on it, and download it and save it on your computer if you like. And also, please remember at the top of that PDF file, it has a weekly update. You can press the link there so that you will get a weekly update on these jobs and get the latest jobs as they come out. So together with this information and the information that I'm going to provide next week to get you the training and get the jobs available and the 101 jobs and online work that I gave yesterday. Also, I believe I left the link in my description from yesterday's, and I'll put this same link I put here in the description for this uh, this PDF file. And the person who it originated with, also you can find his link at the top. Like I said, you click on that and it will take you to his channel or whatever, where he is producing this uh, list of online work. Yeah, yeah, so that's good. And I'd like to summarize the work that I've been doing this week for the last 4 or 5 days. I think I've done it Monday through Friday. I believe this is the 5th day. And we started with Robert Kiyosaki's book. Just a minute, I'll get my books. Just to summarize this series, this is a series on financial literacy and financial education. And I shared with you all this week, Monday through Friday, on each of the 5 live streams, information about financial education, or what we call financial literacy. Literacy, the ability to read financial information and understand it. It's another language, just like we said lawyers have their own language, doctors have their own language. Well, finance and money has its own language also, such as assets and liabilities and cash flow statements, and uh, how to automate income producing assets, and the terminology that was used in the 4-Hour Work Week by Timothy Ferriss. These 2 books together are just fantastic, just truly amazing. Couple books that can help us to become financially educated in a short period of time. So I encourage you to watch the whole series. All 5 of them, of these 5 live streams, will be posted, and you can just kick off your shoes if you like and listen to the whole thing. It's a lot of information to digest. I've broken it down in simple terminology and gone over it and summarized it numerous times, and I think it's in a easy to understand form, because it's not that it's so difficult or it's over our heads, it's that it is so different. It's like using English but using it differently, just the way lawyers use English, but they use it differently. Financial literacy uses English in a different way. What is a asset to your banker is a debt for you, your house, your car, your credit card. So the banker is happy to call it an asset because it is putting money in his pocket, in his business, in his bank's pocket. It's paying back the principal, plus it's paying back the interest, and that interest accrues over the lifetime of the debt. And you can pay for the house 2 or 3 times, but you only get one house. Instead of pay for one and get two, you pay for two and get one. You know, that's what happens because of the interest and all of that profit of that interest accruing and building, and you paying it. That is definitely an asset for the bank. But as Robert teaches, it is not an asset for you and I. And that takes a while to understand because we've been trained as middle class or poor class to think of uh, the house as an asset. The houses are good. I live in a house. I'm not against houses. Houses are wonderful, but we're talking financial literacy. Why is this important? Because we need to understand what is really an asset. How can we acquire assets if we don't know what a real, true asset is? So this is what Robert teaches in here in the cash flow quadrant. And he also teaches us that the left side, employee and self-employed, pay a higher tax rate than the right side, business and investment. B for business, I for investment, pay a lower tax rate than the employee does. Yes, because you get to itemize things and you have a lower tax rate. Capital gains tax is lower than we pay as employees. So we have to understand this, that if we want to get on the winning side of this giant monopoly game that we've been in, we have to get over to the right side of the quadrant, go from being an employee to a business person, go from being self-employed to investor. So these are both on the right side. Both of them are here. Business person, and then as your business grows and you get excess income coming in each month, more than you need for your monthly needs, then you put this away and you begin to invest that money. You begin to invest it in income producing assets. It can be many different types, and we'll give more examples of this later. We already gave some, but this is the whole idea, to get out from being an employee, from working hard to build the dream and the wealth of the owner of the business that you're working for, because that's what we're doing. We are building up the wealth. We are building the dream of the owner. It's funny to think of that we've spent much of our life doing this, right? Some people know this, others don't really ever stop to think about it. They just want a job, they want a salary, they need money to pay their bills, and feed their children, feed their family, and that's as far as they take it. They remain ignorant of this principle of assets and building wealth and building your own dream, building your own wealth. Yeah, but it's very important, isn't it? So this is the type of things that Robert Kiyosaki educated us on. And then in summary, the 4-hour work week. This is an even more modern approach than Robert Kiyosaki's cash flow quadrant, and it goes hand in hand with Robert Kiyosaki's book is how to set up your business online, how to automate it, the 4-hour work week, escape the 9 to 5, live anywhere, and join the new rich. Automate it, automate your new online business, and offshore it. Use offshore workers and skills to minimize the amount of hours you have to put in each week so that you can get not only financial freedom, but time freedom and mobility freedom, ability to live and work wherever you want on this beautiful earth. This is the goal of this book, and it teaches you, it guides you through a 4-step process called DEAL. DEAL, definition, and E and A and L, the four letters that I went into in great detail the last 2 days. So review that video, that tape. It reviews it in very clear, concise detail. We read it, we quote it, and we break it down and make it simple and easy to understand, and so that there are actionable steps that we can take action to accomplish this dream, this goal of building our own business, automating it, and having a passive income come in with a minimal amount of time each week maintaining the business. So these two books go hand in hand, and uh, there are uh, many opportunities to use these skills that we have learned in these two books. So I'm just asking if you would like to watch them all in order. Watch, first of all, the cash flow quadrant, the review of that, Robert Kiyosaki's book, and then Tuesday and Wednesdays one, the 4-hour work week, and then the jobs, the 101 jobs that are available if you're not ready yet, if you're still in debt, if you need to make money every week and every month for a salary and you're not ready to start on your own online business to support yourself, to give yourself more time. This roadmap, the next step would be to get your current job, ask the boss, the supervisor, if you can do the work part-time remotely, and to give you a trial period. And then if it goes well and you produce more than you usually do, then ask him for some more days off until you're just coming in 1 day a week, and then eventually no days a week, maybe once a month or less, until you got it online work at home. Or if you need be, to quit that job and to get another online a job that you can do online, remote work. That would be a next step for many people who don't have the money saved up, or who are living hand to mouth, or who have a lot of debt already. Yes. So once you get that online job, then, and you are no longer commuting, and you reduce your debt, you get out of debt, you begin to save money, and then during this time you're educating yourself and you're getting more, you're developing and educating yourself, getting more online skills in whatever area or niche you think you're going to get into, so that you can continue to increase your income and your stability by having a number of different options as to the type of work that you do online, hopefully increasing the income that you're producing by working remotely. And then next step would be to develop your online business. It may be connected with YouTube, it may be through ads income, it may be through referrals, or through other types of connections where you get income online connected to your YouTube channel, your Facebook, your Instagram, your possibly website. And then as you progress in this, I have another person I want to introduce you to, is Johnny F.D., who has an article out on 14 online sources of income. There's multiple streams of income. Get this terminology. This is very important. Multiple streams of income. You don't want just one or two. You want multiple, 3, 4, 5, 6. He has 14 of them. Some are very small, some are quite big, some are medium, but they're all continuously coming in each month. They're paying money, putting money into his pocket. That's the definition of an asset. They are putting money in his pocket. So he has multiple streams of income, multiple assets that are generating passive income, or uh, income that doesn't require a real lot of activity each week. So that is how we go about building it up. That is our game plan, our overall general. There's a lot more specifics and things that I'm learning and doing as I go that I'll be sharing with you as I make progress also. Next week, like I say, we're going to continue with this series, and I'll introduce you to the work of uh, 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 Johnny F.D. and his work that he's been doing in Chiang Mai, and his article about 14 sources of income that pay money to him monthly. And I'll also introduce you to places you can get free or low-cost training in these type of uh, internet skills to get these type of jobs that we just read about in this list of 810 jobs from companies hiring remotely. Yeah, so good news, good news. Keep up the cheer. I'd like to give a shout out to all these people who have been with me. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Cherry Biahera and Scarlett Darling, hi. Tamsak Dunn, thank you. Joy Loy, Mama Mia, Savannah España, Victoria's Secret, Tamsak Dunn, good morning. Princess Julie Ash, Summer Holiday, Shady Gem Rose, Victoria's Secret, Hayden Pilar, hi. If you're still there, thank you so much. Cherry left her house there. You can leave your houses and exchange too. We'll be here each day. We'll start about 11 o'clock Thailand time, and we will uh, go for hour or two or three, depending on the material that we have. That's our regular time now. Maybe in the future, I might try in the evenings, but right now I'll stick with that time. It's convenient. And yeah, and then we'll post it online and we will put the links below so that you can find the information easily and you can get whatever information was given during this live stream that's important, important links. It will be down below in the description. So please be sure to check the description. I'll also be updating it and putting more information in the descriptions during this weekend and next week. So check back for more information. Like I said, like, subscribe, share this information. This is to help people get online work, get out of the rat race, develop multiple streams of income, be financially free, get time freedom, get freedom to work on the things that you love. Yeah, work on the things that you love. Learn as we do. All right, excellent. Thank you so much. And we'll see you guys next time, next week. I'll be on hopefully Monday through Friday, same time, 11 o'clock Thailand, I think Philippines time. That is 12 o'clock, around about 12. Midday will come on Filipino time. Okay, thank you. God bless and take care. See you guys. Yeah.